So again, sorry about that.
Like I said, I have a bad mic. Alright, I'm gonna give you a word of the day. If this does go live, apparently I don't fucking know what the fuck is going on anymore. These days, the live streams aren't saving. I don't fucking know what's going on. Anyway, so there's 2 Voidcast guides out there now, I guess. Weird. Nonetheless, I'm fucking back, and here's the word of the day. The word of the day is... What did the tool say to the hammer? Let's get fucking drunk, and let's get fucking hammered. That's what he said to the... Alright, better yet, how about this? What did the drunken man say to the hammer? Well, what did the man say to the hammer? What did the man say to the backside of a hammer? Let's get fucked up and let's get hammered. Because a tool and a hammer gives you one fucked up wacko, you know what I mean? He got hammered because he was a tool, and the tool looked at the backside of a hammer and like bonked himself on the head. He's like, why the fuck do you keep hammering yourself on the head? Because I'm so fucking drunk that I can't fucking stop. I'm so fucked up. I'm so fucked. Yeah, I get it. You're fucked in the head, bro. You've been hitting yourself with a hammer way too many times. With a hammer? You mean shots of whiskey, more like. He's been taking shots of whiskey. Shots of whiskey to the head. Bop, 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 bang, 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 with a goddamn hammer of whiskey. Oh, you mean like tequila? Like, you know, tequila? Yeah, to kill him with a goddamn hammer of whiskey. I mean, whiskey and rye. Yeah, whiskey and rye, the good old boys, the spirits. Anyway, word of the day is, don't put a hammer to your head, or you might just be too drunk to drive. That will be the word of the day. Well, my advice, don't drink and drive. And with that being said, let's do the Voidcast Dais. And let's, God forbid, hope it gets saved this time. Maybe the other one got lost in the source somewhere. Anyway, to do the Voidcast Dais on normal, as we had talked about, yeah, you can't compare it to the extreme, but I certainly wouldn't take on the extreme without first mastering the normal. And since I do high-end content, I need to master it on normal. And that means we have to look at what it does. Skullbears, part 1 on the Voidcast Dais, or Dais, whatever you want to call it. It's D-A... I'll have to change the fucking... whatever you call it. Yeah, I've been calling Voidcast Dais as Dais. I'll change it in editing. But we have Terrastorm. One of the first things he does. It's a ball of dark matter that's going to drop down, and it's going to set up a gigantic AoE. So one of the first things you have to look out for is a Terrastorm. So basically, move the fuck away from the dark ball above you in the arena. Stand behind the boss during Crescent Blade, because it's going to be a full frontal AoE that's going to be coming straight out. You're going to be positioned, you'll want to be positioned by the boss's backside if you want to avoid and dodge it. If not, you're looking at some heavy damage, vulnerability stack. And you got some heals coming out. You'll need heals for Binding Coil. Binding Coil's a raid wide, and it's going to hit you with a dot. Don't panic. This is just a DOT, and you'll be fine. Just make sure you spread the fuck out for the Binding Coil, because Binding Coil may leave some... It's going to leave, I think, residual drop-downs, I believe. I think Black Fang is going to leave the raid... I'm sorry, yeah, so I got that mixed up. Binding Coil is going to have drop-downs. Pretty sure. It's introducing you to a mechanic that you're going to need to learn, and this mechanic is going to be drop downs. It's a drop down mechanic, not hard to understand. To put it in the slightest, think of it like, think about, well, how do I say this? Yeah, well, marks all players. Lingering Spark is, I think Black Fang is the one I'm not really 100% sure on, so don't quote me on it. Lingering Spark, though. Lingering Spark will mark all players, and I think that's going to throw down small circular AoEs, so you're going to move out of the marked area before it sets off, similarly to other drop-down mechanics, stack and spread, sort of. Then you have Void Meteor. Void Meteor will be it's going to be a double tank crunch, so there'll be 2 tank busters out in the form of meteorites coming out, shitloads of rocks. You're gonna have to navigate. Basically, if you're a tank, you have to keep distance from other players. Keep up the heals and the buffs, and brace for the ultimate, which will bring you into the second official part of the fight, where you'll have to pick things up a bit. He'll rinse and repeat most of the stuff you've seen thus far, but look out for things such as Binding Coil. Binding Coil, I guess, would be one of them, but There's other things too, don't you worry. I gotta do something though, real quick. Changing this to this. Now, binding coil, as far as I know, I think it's raid wide with a DOT, and you'll need heals. Again, I'm not sure what Black Fang is, I forgot. But I know Shadow Crescent. Shadow Crescent, you're gonna need to move to the right rear, I believe, of the boss's line of sight. So this is also going to be followed up in the second part of the fight with a spread, I think, for markers, and they're gonna drop down on you. You know what I mean? So to speak, so you're gonna have to spread out. But I'm gonna do it, so you're gonna be able to see everything I'm talking about. This is for the Voidcast, Dais, Dais, whatever you call it. The things you have to really look out for here are eventually coming up. Is gonna be Gale Storm. That's gonna be the third part of the fight. Gale Storm, and this is Gale Sphere, I should say. It sets off in the order they appear, going in either bunches or pairs. You'll have a stack-up marker that's going to be thrown out eventually in time. This usually finishes up at the end. But we're going to do it together. Remember, full frontal cleave across some blade. Avoid the ball in the sky. Let's say hi, hold on. Alright. And I don't know. I think somebody's new, so I do apologize for my mic if it's intermittent. But we'll live with it, it'll be fine. Here we go.
If you would oppose
oh man.
Then come. But know that none shall deny us salvation. This place shall be your tomb. I will free us from the wheel.
Here we go.
Where my rhyme kick blades, I will suffer no obstacles. No matter the foe, I will stay the course.
Okay.
Come forth, my servant of shadow. With a pistol down,
Okay.
I bring my people liberation.
Here we go. This will stop part 2 of the fight now. No, I don't know how good I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my best here.
You shall know true terror.
Okay. Oh well. There we go.
A raging gale to rend you asunder.
Oh! There we go, we're doing alright. We're pretty good. Look at that shit. Ooh, yeah. No, it wasn't really the best, actually. Ah! We got almost. Almost! See what I mean? How close I was there? I'm gone. Oh, good. I knew I was gonna fall, though. I was just destined to fall. I'll probably do the run like 3 times. I'll do 3 runs. One run is not a good reflection on how well you could possibly do it, especially if I'm trying to master it. Alright, here we go. Wait, is he gonna walk up? Okay, good. We got it. I don't care. At that point, I was like, yeah, I'm dead. I know. I already know I'm dead. It's your mercy, I guess, now. Out about now.
This place shall be your tomb.
Thanks, that was a good group. I liked it. I had fun. Alright. That was good. I mean, it wasn't the best. It was alright. I did okay. I wouldn't say I did the worst, but I think I did the best there. I did right in the middle, you know? And I don't even know if it's being recorded or not. I just can only hope it. I hope that it's being recorded because I'm putting my most into this, like, you know, I really am. That's why I'm gonna do it in more than one run. But I'm actually an out-of-work comic, so. How you doing, guys? I'm a motherfucking idiot. Nah. But I don't have Super Mario. But, like, you know what I mean? That's what I do. I'm a vocalist. I'm just not employed at the moment. I'm out of work. In the meantime, I'm streaming some content until I can get back to proper work because I don't have any more, you know. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the Voidcast. Yes, I mean, if the recording gets through, or else I'll have to upload it instead. Anyway, let's do Voidcast. Yes, let's do it one more time. Why not? I mean, we really didn't do it enough, I don't think. We could still do better. You know? Like I said, I've gone over some things that I know, but there are other things I feel like I have to master up. You know, get better with. Because we went over a lot of stuff. And I'm not 100% what the other one does. I know Crescent Blade. There's a few of them I still I'd like to learn. I know Arctic Assault is technically right rear to the backside boss of the LO site. Line of sight. Then you have Lingering Spark. You have to add all this stuff up together though, you know. If you want to see a how-to video, like real deal, quick, without any entertainment, just like real straight to the point. That's kind of where I learned most of my stuff from. I mean, from Mr. Happy, Miss Tech. They're people I could shout out to. I love them, their work. And my work, I hope you guys like it. It might not be the best right now because I don't have a manager or editor really, so like I said, I don't want to sound like a broken record. You know? Or the guy who tried too hard on his knees and became Chinese because he was trying too hard on his knees. Like a guy who became an orange and then only realized he was Jewish. Oh! He's orange juice. Or maybe he's just juice. Maybe it's just a bunch of juice. Jewish people together. I mean juice. The juice. It's the juice. My head is in the juice. Let's say hi to these folks. Gotta take my shoes off. First, I'm taking my shoes off. Alright. I am gonna smoke a cigarette. Alright, I didn't go off of the Gale, but the Gale sphere will go off in the order it sets off. In, like I said, bunches and then in pairs. And then you're gonna have to be ready for another full frontal cleave and... Oh, we started too early again.
But know that none shall deny us salvation.
Apply that in.
This place shall be your tomb.
Oh fuck, man, I'll open it up. That's because they did it hastily, they didn't wait. Asshole! Why did they do that? They didn't open properly, man. That's gonna fuck me up now. Oh, that's great. That's just wonderful. Alright, lingering spark, yeah. You gotta be ready for a crescent blade. Yep, crescent blade is a full frontal, like I said. I really should get a, spinning edge out, whatever you want to call it. That bullshit attack. I always said the bullshit attack. The backstab is a bullshit attack. That's the bullshit attack that we get. That one, yeah. That bullshit attack. I call it bullshit. Then I don't want edge and bullshit. But always use bullshit in between the two. You have to use bullshit. Or backstab, bullshit. Basically bullshit. There's awesome sauce and bullshit. So try always to use awesome sauce as much as possible. And use bullshit only when you need to. Don't use bullshit a lot. Because you really don't want to. Like I'm gonna use bullshit now, I guess. Ah, I fucked it up. That was my own fault, though. We can fix it, though.
Dragon, hear me and obey. asunder.
See, I used bullshit instead of the real thing. I should have used the real thing. Nice shit, guys. Man, we had the Voidcast, and it was good. Awesome. And that is how you do the Voidcast. Pretty well, I'd say. I think we did a good job. I mean, I don't expect to get commendations, because I would imagine people who didn't do it are going to get the commendations. And I'll probably do the run 3 times, because, I mean, we're trying to do the extreme eventually. But we haven't got there yet. We're going to be doing that soon, and we're going to have to learn that blind. So I'm going to do it one more time. I'll probably get a group pretty quick. While we wait for a group, I'm going to be killing the rhino. killing the piggies. You know, that's what I always do. Kill the pigs. And, like I said, I'm still trying to practice my rotation, getting the hang of the swing of things, because high-end content does not fuck around. They don't screw around with the high-end content. Like, there really is no room for error. At all. So you better get good or be gone. Basically, it's be God or be gone. In the high-end content, that is. So, yeah. There is no room for mistakes. You might even need Discord. Doesn't hurt to have Discord, that's all I'm saying. And because I keep a hold on the fleece, Which again, I think should always be a fair price, right? We could all agree that fleece is pretty important, but someone has to get it, you know? People have to get it. So I get it. Well, I try. For Ultros, that is. On the Ultro server. Now, there is weaving, and sometimes they seem to clip. That's a problem, I noticed. I gotta see what my cooldown's running on right now. Are we using a 2.10 or quicker? Let me see. We might be doing a 2.4. Ooh, schmack. Not good. That's too fast, man. That could really be a problem. I really wanted to aim for 2.10. You don't really want to go this fast. It's too quick. Ah, fuck it. For now, it's fine. I just have to make sure my portrait's alright. Missing adventure plate. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, and yeah, okay, good. That's good. This is the one that we're getting, right? I like that. It's a good one. And like I said, the ninja's best ability is probably, like I said, their speed, if you could keep up with them, though. But they're fast. Like I said, sometimes for their own good, yes. They can be too fast for their own good. 2.5 is fucking fast, man. Could be too fast. Might be. This might be too fast, you know? Maybe, I say, I'm like, you know, this might just be a little too fast. But in the meantime, I'm trying to get fleece. Rolling on a 2.5 could be really easy to clip it. See, this is a weave. It's just hard when you're rolling that fast, though. But maybe I can get some food that could change that, because that food is supporting, like I said, skill speed, only because it's the best food they had at the moment, and I wasn't really thinking straight, so I was just doing it, like, mindlessly. Again, I think this would be faster if I used a different job, but that hardly ever works, that's why. Yeah, hold on. I could do it fast with the machinist also. Because a machinist is a good job. I don't care what you say. I didn't finish leveling it yet, but it's definitely a good job. It's got gumptions. Gumption. It's gumptious. It's a very gumpy. It's a gumpy job. It's a good job. No, for real though. It's a good job. If you haven't seen that, then you're a fool. Because I love the machinist. It's awesome. And it's capable of good things. Really good things. But you have to stay consistent with whatever job you're doing, you know? Now, I'm using this as a means to dick around, yes. Just so I can make ends meet, right? Make gil. So I don't have to need gil all the time, but to do that, you have to have patience. That patience, oh, that's a virtue. You have to be steady, right? Be steady with something. That patience. How about be steady with this? Whoosh. And this. That was bad example. Good example though. Always try to use things when they're not on cooldown, I always say. It's probably the best way to go. Why save things, you know? Other than like specialized encounters, but you know, as a general rule of thumb, I guess, like I said, always try to keep things on cooldown and keep them off of their cooldown, basically. So always use them. Always use your shit. Always use your abilities. You don't ever want to not be using your abilities. You should be using them all the time. Alright, I do this really fast if I'm a white mage, actually. I can get tons of this quick. As a white mage, generally. And that's because white mage is a very important class in this game, as are ninjas. But so are white mages. And my white mage is naked, hold on. The white mage is very important, so I say play the white mage with grace. But yeah, I know I'm playing a whole bunch of classes right now, but don't do as I speak, do as I preach. And yeah, I could do this really good. I'm sure anybody could, if they put the time into it, right? It's really not important. Once you get into the habit of doing this, it becomes second nature. So once I go around and around, I'll time it out, more or less. Why is he not? See what I mean? It's like, what are you doing? Alright, so you go there, and then you go up here. This is how you do it fast. Get fleece, that is. And fleece could sell on the market pretty nicely. Depending on what server, I guess, but yeah, it generally does. I use holy, then I move it forward. And then I mount over here. Try to keep it moving forward. Boom, 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 and you just keep going. Very easy. Also, playing these kind of jobs helps you learn what you need to do in terms of like healing or tanking. You should definitely play these jobs. It's not my main job, mind you, but I guess in terms of healing, yes, white mage is my main healer. But my main would be the ninja. Alright. What the heck? Sorry, I got lost there for a second. Alright, now that I'm back in the spot, I gotta do that. And then I'm gonna probably end the episode here because obviously the time's going up and we don't need to wait all night, right? We'll come back when it's fresh and best. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. This has been a Steel Play. As always, keep it gaming, keep it safe, and yo, don't let the fucking bed bugs bite you. That's just how to farm some fleece right there if you want to get a lot of fleece. And also, how to take on the Voidcast Dais on normal mode. I do hope you guys enjoyed the show as much as I did. And as always, like I say, keep it gaming, keep it safe, and keep it strong, and thanks for watching. And keep singing that song. How does it go? Keep it gaming, keep it safe, and keep it strong. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for all the support, love, and care. Till next time.